Today I have a very special recipe for you. We are having an epic waffle party for dinner. Yes, this is one of the kids' favorite things to do. First of all, they really love breakfast for dinner. I do too. I actually didn't love breakfast for dinner until I was pregnant with them, so maybe there is a link in there somewhere. But they really love this dinner. So I've got a bunch of chicken eggs now that our chickens are rocking and rolling to use up. So I have this giant 15-quart bowl. I absolutely love this bowl. You should invest in one for yourself, especially if you're a gardener. You can use it in the summertime to bring in your harvest, or you can use it to make big meals for your family. But anyway, let's get started. You might have noticed I have my vintage apron on. I found this at the vintage store and I love it. Liliana loves it too. She is going to help us today. So I've got 2 waffle makers set up. This helps me in the process because I make a lot of waffles when I make them. They're kind of a pain in the butt to bring all of this stuff out. So when we do make them, we make big batches of them. So yes, that is why we have our 2 waffle makers set up. I might even get another one of these at some point. This one is the 4 at one time, which is really awesome. This one we got as a wedding gift, which was really sweet, and it worked at the time, but we have outgrown it. I still keep it because it's an extra waffle that I can get in there as we are producing. Come here, honey bunny. So like I said, this is going to be 3 times the recipe. I'm not going to give you measurements as I cook, but I will link everything down below and share my special waffle recipe with you. So first of all, we are going to put this flour in the bowl. It's quite a lot of flour, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we have our eggs.
Can I pour it?
Sure. Just be careful because the iron next to us is hot. All right, and then we have our oil. If you follow my channel, you know that we do not keep vegetable oil in the house. So we cook with olive oil, and it is quite delicious and a lot healthier. And then we have our baking powder and our salt. Good job. Woo, that was a big ploof. And then we have our sugar and our vanilla, and I have been using this vanilla paste that I got at Trader Joe's. I'm actually really loving it. It has all the beans in it, so it's got like a little extra texture. It is phenomenal. Okay, so we are going to get this stuff incorporated nicely, but we don't want to over mix. Our waffle iron says, I'm ready.
It's like,
fill me up.
it's like, let me toast it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I just added the milk. And you want to mix up your batter so that it is all incorporated, but you don't want it to be completely smooth. You want to see some lumps still in there. Obviously not big, dry, hard patches, but you know, just consistency like that. And then my secret is to add lemon. Lemon zest really takes this recipe to the next level. Okay, we're almost ready for you. Our waffle iron is saying, please give me some waffles. But like I was saying, the lemon zest is really helpful in this recipe because it just brings out a brightness. You don't taste it completely, but it gives the waffle like a fresh, good morning taste. That's what I would call it.
It's like, put something in me.
All right. So now you can add whatever you like to your waffles. I'm probably gonna do an array of things here, but I'm going to start off with just plain. And like I said, I'm making 3 times this recipe, and I do that because I'm going to put some in the freezer. They freeze extremely well. You can take them with you when you're on vacation. You can pop them right in the toaster. It's an excellent make-ahead meal, and I promise you not one bite will go to waste. They are phenomenal. Okay, are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
So I use a ladle for this and my handy coconut spray. So I'm just gonna spray my waffle irons down. Okay. And then we're gonna get this bowl nice and close, because let's face it, making waffles is messy, but we're gonna try and do our best, right, Lil?
Yes.
To keep our workspace clean. Here we go.
Can I help you out?
You are a very good helper.
Can I scoop one?
Hold on one second, let me get the hang of it. Okay. Hear that sizzle?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna scooch this back just a second while we load up this one.
I'll make sure that both.
This one's a little messier because it does a little flipping action where it goes upside down, and sometimes some of it comes out.
I don't want that to happen.
Let's see if we... Alright, let's do a little more. See, you put it right in the center so that it pushes to the outer corners. And I'm going to turn the temperature down just a little.
I hope it doesn't flip out. Ooh.
Oh, we're getting a little there. It's because these are extra fluffy.
It's okay if it trips, because I...
See? I'm gonna let all that steam come out. That steam coming out assures you, there it is, that you're not gonna have a soggy waffle, because nobody likes soggy waffles. And that is the consistency of the batter. See those nice little tiny small lumps? That's what you're looking for. Okay, so this one's ready. We're gonna pop this one out and put it right on our baking sheet. I've set the oven to 200 degrees. So I'm gonna fill up this baking sheet and then I'm going to put it in the oven. So it'll keep everything nice and warm until I'm done working with everything. Then I can decide how many our family wants to eat tonight and how many I'm going to pop in the freezer for later. But I find this trick is really helpful, especially if you have a big family or if you're making a big breakfast brunch for all of your friends. The oven trick is amazing. I mean, sometimes that happens, friends. It's not all graceful in the kitchen.
It's like, get me apart.
Yeah, it was a heavy one. Okay. So we're gonna just pop this in the oven. top rack, and we're just gonna leave it there until we have more to work with. It's looking good, isn't it?
Looks yummy.
Okay, round 2.
Could I help?
You know what? It's helpful if you can hold the bowl steady for me. Thank you. Another pro tip is to start with your plain waffles first so that you don't get the extra ingredients into your waffle griddle. If you are working with chocolate, it will slightly burn and affect the other ones that you have working there. So my best tip is to do all of your plain ones first, and then you can add ingredients later. So I think we're gonna do some blueberry ones. I think that'll be a great flavor with the lemon zest that we put in there.
My favorite is blackberry.
Oh, well maybe we'll do some blackberry because we do have them. How about that?
Yay!
Ready? All right, it's time to check on our next batch, and things are looking good around here, aren't they, Lil?
Yes.
Okay, let's transfer them to the pan.
Do.
Okay, let's get these guys. You know what? I'm gonna leave this one in just a couple minutes longer. We'll do this one first. Oh yeah.
Like the sides look
Look
like
at that.
little
Looks
bumps.
nice and crispy. Let's get this one loaded back up while we wait. Thank you, honey. She is such a big helper. I really, really recommend getting a Liliana if you like to cook in the kitchen.
I want to be a chef.
You do. You want to be a mommy, don't you?
Yes.
Yep, that was my dream too.
I just
And it
feel
came
like
true.
I
4
feel-
times.
for kids.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping to get. I don't care how many children I get.
Okay, now this bad boy is done. Okay, we're gonna lift this guy up, drag him on over. Excellent.
Excellent.
Let's show everybody. Oh, they're amazing. I wish I could share them with you. Okay, don't forget to spray our pan again.
Spray, 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 spray. Look.
Yeah, that's all this steam coming out.
No, to the side.
Oh. Oh. I may have put a little too much in that one.
It's gonna be alright. The first, wait, 1, 2. The first 2 worked out fine. Will it be first 3?
Okay.
Makes you want to do that.
So now we are going to add blackberries and blueberries to the rest of our batter here. And just remove this little top that got by us the first time we washed. We're gonna do both blackberries and blueberries, right, Will?
Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
I would have
You know what, before you mix it in, hold on 1 second. Let me grab a amount here. We will keep this on the side and we'll do a couple chocolate chip ones for Daddy at the end, okay?
Can I look to see what it says? Like a little bit.
There we go. We'll save that for the end, but go ahead. You can whisk this together. Use this, it's easier. There you go.
Ooh. Look at those yummy.
This is such a great project to get kids involved too. I don't know a single kid who doesn't like pancakes. Right?
Yes. Of course not, Mia.
Of course not. No.
Don't.
Perfect.
You can't even see that.
Good job.
Gotta wait till it peeps. Gotta wait.
Okay, so these take a little bit longer when you put the fresh fruit inside because obviously there's more moisture to cook out, and you most definitely don't want soggy waffles, so giving it a little bit of extra time, and I'm kind of judging it based on how much steam is coming out of the top. This is ready to come out. Nice and crispy. Let's see about this one. Oh, it looks beautiful. It's gold.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay. Wow, you're strong.
It's not heavy.
Okay.
That's really.
We are gonna whip up some fresh whipping cream. This goes perfectly on the top of waffles, and the kids would be so sad to not have this too. So we're just going to pour some into the stand mixer and get that rolling for ourselves. Add just a teeny bit of sugar. And a small drop of vanilla. And we're going to get that rolling. That looks perfect. And last but not least, chocolate chips for the chocolate monster, also known as Rob. So we are going to get that nice and mixed up. I'm gonna pour it right in there. Aw, look at that. It's basically dessert for breakfast. Okay, so here we are. We have big piles of waffles and my kids are so excited. So what I'm going to do now is kind of just go through each of the waffles that I made, and if any of them are a little more soft, kind of like this one, not too crispy, I'm going to save these ones for the toaster because since they already have a little bit of moisture still left in them, we will freeze them and then they will be absolutely perfect when it comes time for the toaster. Toaster will take the last remaining bit of moisture out and they will be cooked perfectly. So we're going to lay these flat in a Ziploc bag, and we're going to have some very happy children come the morning. And like I said, these freeze so well. You will not even believe that they were ever frozen after you pop them in the toaster. Promise. Okay, now we're gonna plate up one for Liliana to try. Are you excited?
So excited.
Okay, let's do this one. It's already nice and cut up for you. We're gonna put a big dollop of whipped cream on there.
Whoa, that's a lot.
And we're gonna put a couple blackberries on top. Do you want to pick it up and just bite it?
I love it.
Yeah. Take a bite of the whole waffle. See what you think.
Ready? 3, 2.
Big moment.
That is amazing.
It's good.
That's the best thing I ever tasted.
I'm so glad. You think the other kids are gonna like it too?
Very.
Yeah. All right, well that is it for us today on Sheena's Homestead. Thank you friends for coming along. We really appreciate it. If you don't mind sharing me with your friends, I would appreciate that too. And like, comment, and subscribe, and we will bring you more and more recipes and content, and very soon gardening too.
And don't forget about that bell.
And don't forget about that bell. We'll see you next time, friends. Bye.